So we are back, this time for round 2 of the championship. Here's where we sit after round 1. 18 points secured by Charlie Leclerc. Got us a second place after starting, good lord, where was he, 19th? Zhou Guanyu down in 14th, so I don't think he's going to be a perennial points finisher at all. But yeah, Saudi Arabia is up next. Let's have a look in our inbox and see what we've got, but we'll crack on. It's a lot of money, some of this stuff, isn't it? Monthly upkeeps. Got to keep an eye on this because I really think we're going to struggle financially, if I'm honest. We've got a couple of scouting reports in, so we'll take a look at those in a moment. But I'm concerned about our finances, if I'm honest. These monthly upkeeps are creeping up. We know that Charlie's contract is quite expensive, and if we were to look in here, projected end of season balance would be minus 18 million. So he's paying 24 mil on drivers, staff at 10 million, facilities are costing 32 million, car development 11 million, powertrain 20 million, board payments in at 52 million, sponsors 26, and some facilities income of 2 mil. As time goes on, I think we're going to need to just be aware that we don't want to be going into minus finances. But it's early. I mean, there's not a lot we can do about this. The contracts for the drivers we've got. Charlie's costing 2 million a month. So, although he's the star of the show, he might cost us. So let's do Gabby, who's in F1 nowadays, and Theo. Let's just take a look at some of the higher. Let's take the age off. So we've scouted Charlie Boy, and these are all 10-month contracts that might be worth it might be worth considering. Lance Stroll, I don't think we'll consider. Could look at Lawson. Let's scout him anyway, just in case. You never know what we might find in there. Right, let's have a look at Oscar now. Decent stats, it would seem, on pace up in the 80s. Struggles on his smoothness a little bit. Contract length, yeah, he's got 8 million salary. Very high development rate. So again, that's worth just making a note of. And on 10 months, could he just replace Zhou Guanyu? That's what I'm thinking in the back of my mind. Let's crack on. Oh, go to pit crew. Okay, so this is one thing I just don't get, if I'm honest. Pit stop errors, pit stop time, car build and fatigue reduction. So let's put them on pit stop time. That's the most important thing to me. Yes, the chance of errors is... So in the gym a lot. Again, we just want to use the default settings simply because I think that's what the AI use. Yeah, I think we're just going to leave that as balanced. Keep working on all the different bits and pieces and we'll see how things get on. 90 out of 100 he's got there. Okay, so they can only improve up to the sporting director's aptitude, so 90 out of 100. Race sim installed, which is good. That's added 40 grand to the bottom line. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, that Red Bull, because they were... Rank on grid. Yeah, look, their car significantly... If we look at the Ferraris, who we thought were going to have... Yeah, look, that's interesting. Red Bull got a very good car, it would seem. McLaren should be doing better by the looks of... No, McLaren are pretty poor. Mercedes, middle of the pack, got best medium speed though, so perhaps they should be better. Alpine, good in low speed. Williams, struggling. Haas, yeah. RB, yeah. Kick Sauber, yeah. Aston Martin, yeah. MSG, as we know, we're struggling, but we're doing well with our driver lineup. So that's interesting just to see that the RBs, or the Red Bulls, sorry, have got the best nose for that race target. Let's go a little bit higher for Charlie. I think we can get him into fourth. And Zhou Guanyu, let's go middle for him as well. Try and get some extra cash in, because we might need it.
We're here in Jeddah, where the tension is boiling as we head into the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. We're on the shores of the Red Sea in the shade of Jeddah's skyscrapers. This might be a dream setting, but as we know, in Formula One, not all dreams come true.
Red Bull have outscored their rivals to be at the top of the constructors' table right now. But as it's only round 2, there's still plenty of time for that to change.
Let's see then how the weekend unfolds.
Expected strategies. Oh, soft and medium. So the hard is on there, but not the best according to that. Not that that'll matter. We don't need 2 sets of soft, which is good if it's a one-stopper. Should we chuck them out on the hards to start with? Yeah. 25 laps of fuel. Should both get to car parts knowledge 100% at this weekend, and then we'll hope we can get the setup and track acclimatization done. Don't need to worry about this. We're going to keep the same components on the powertrains. Maybe switch them out for the race. I was thinking of having a practice set of components and then a race set of components, so maybe I'll try it this time if I remember. Solid FP3 results, but again, means nothing. We still can't be doing the most laps out there. But that's the result of practice. So we've got 99% track acclimatization for Charlie Boy. Car parts knowledge now hits 100%. Setup satisfaction 99%. And his driver prep now is at 100%. Same for Zhou Guanyu. Driver prep at 100%. Got his setup spot on. His car parts knowledge is up to snuff. And he's 95% with the track acclimatization. So we've done very well there to get what we need. Hitting the 100% prep, so they're as prepped as they can be. And we're moving to qualifying. Let's hope we can get out of Q1 without the bloody traffic, but not counting my chickens before they hatch.
Our weekend continues with qualifying as the drivers fight it out for a strong grid position.
Jeddah's high-speed street circuit is rather prone to yellow and red flags during qualifying, as drivers and walls often meet. Strategists will be looking for the perfect gap, but need to make sure drivers get their lap in.
Now there's been a bit of talk lately about Oscar Piastri. Karun, how's he been doing?
We saw some disappointing lap times from them in practice. It could be that the team were experimenting with the car, but the pressure's now on them to deliver.
Here we go, folks. It's time to get started.
So here's what annoys me about this practice and whatever. There's the lack of programs to run. They give you a compound performance based on post-practice, right? 128.3, 128.8, sorry, 129.1, 129.6. There's the degradation and the laps of competitive performance. And that's in your post-practice report. We'll go to circuit info, which is what you get before. Exactly the bloody same. That should change based on how many sims you've run and what sort of things you've focused on in practice. In my view, that should be more accurate, but that's just a minor gripe, I guess, at this level. We are first out there with Charlie. Try and get some sort of banker lap in. And with Zhou Guanyu. Ricardo might cost us here. Gonna meet him just down here, so hopefully he gets off the racing line. Fuck off! That is unbelievable. Alright, maybe it didn't cost us too much. Zhou was 9/10 off, so we're 1/10 off Hulkenberg though, so I think that did harm us. I wasn't watching Zhou's lap, but fucking hell. When are these fucks gonna get done for impeding? 4/10 off of what Verstappen was doing. That definitely cost us some time. How much, we'll never know. Charlie's gonna go out. Zhou Guanyu shortly after. And we're going to make it round, so we're going to get one decent lap from both these guys unless there's a yellow flag. Well, are we?
A bit of bunching with some of the cars ahead. Yeah, let's go for it. So there's a lot of cars ahead now. We can push when you're ready.
Hopefully we'll see some true pace here. Zhou did make it over the line, which is good. Green first sector. 4/10 off the lead though. Oh, that's our time we've clocked. Take that. Within 2 attempts. Proves that Q2 might be tricky to get into. Oh, Zhou Guanyu misses out. But we'll start at the front of that back gaggle. Oh, we gave him every chance at least. So Zhou Guanyu is out. But we are through to Q2. That is an achievement, everyone. So these are on used soft, so we're not going for the true banker. So I didn't want to burn a set of tyres on that one, really. So let's go for some new ones. We'll try and play the game of going towards the back end. There is a gap there now. Seems silly not to put him into that gap. So it's a bit earlier than I was anticipating, but when there's a gap like that, you just got to take it. Our outlap will be coinciding with... Yep, so they might get costed by someone like Russell. I think it's coming in the pits, actually. I think it's worked out alright for us, actually.
So, no one ahead. Good to go.
Just got to get within 7 attempts, so... Perhaps even a minor bit of blocking won't be the end of the world, but Ricciardo in front of us actually has just got out of the way of a load of cars. So he's going to be in our way. Will he get out of the way at the right point? I think we're going to meet him on a fucking chicane again. Oh no, not this bit. Come on, Danny. That's it. Good lad. Well, it cost us a little bit of time, but hopefully not enough to put us out. This is a big moment. Just want to get into Q3. That's all we're after at this stage. Oh! Wow. Interesting. That is interesting, isn't it? Did Ricciardo block us? It didn't look like it. Well, here we go. Q3 results. We went out in Q1 and Q2 respectively, but Max Verstappen puts it on pole. We're down in... Where are we? 10th, 11th, 12th and 13th. I think Zhou Guanyu was 17th. Thought we got through, but we didn't get through to Q3. So there's definitely a problem with our just raw pace of the car when we're running it, you know, in quali trim. We're just not quick enough, so I guess we'll see. We'll see how things go. We were quite some way off as well. Look, a good 3 or 4 attempts off of making it, so car definitely needs some work. Charlie is going to start.
The drivers are getting ready here at the Jeddah Corniche circuit, preparing for 50 flat-out laps under the lights.
Jeddah street circuit certainly makes the high speeds of F1 racing a thrilling affair, but even a world champion can be caught out in between the narrow walls, just as Max Verstappen found out in 2021.
Jeddah Corniche circuit is hot and high-powered, demanding speed for the straights and a high grip level through corners that are tight to the barriers. Starting tyre choices will be crucial here, with teams ever mindful of opportunities that a safety car could give. It's race day, and final preparations are underway.
Well, we're in a better position than last time, but still not where we want to be. 13th and 17th. You know, we want to work towards getting Charlie up into the Q3 quite comfortably. And I'm not convinced we were necessarily blocked on that one. We just don't have the pace. Interesting. The same for Charlie. There's a chance of a 2-stopper. We do have 2 sets of softs. Maybe that's why they think utilising that. I mean, that on paper they're saying is the quickest route to do it. I'm tempted to take a gamble on that. Maybe I'll swap. So how many laps are they doing on that? I'm just trying to think here. If we swap that to medium, keep that at normal, power that one up, create strategy E, 1/3, so that's 1 second more. The reason why I do this is just to get the second compound out of the way with. No, I'm going to stick with their one. I'm going to stick with their one. Go aggressive at the end. We'll have a nice offset of tyres throughout, so we've got a bit of flexibility. Zhou Guanyu. Should we do something completely different with Zhou Guanyu? Let's have a look. Oh, we're in Park Ferme. I forgot to change all the bloody components, but whatever. That can't be helped. So this is what they're saying is the quickest. So we're on that soft for a very long time, which I don't like the look of. I'm tempted to try this one. This just seems like it's going to leave us, cut us too short towards the end. Like, you run a two-stop, and yet look at the state of those tyres at the end. You haven't got any hope in hell. I mean, that is, you're praying for safety cars. And he's even running, look, they're even being run light. Why not run the hard first? And then just get a massive tyre offset at the end and hope and pray. Let's do that. Get as deep into the race as possible. There, let's try that. And then we can gobble up some bits at the end and go for a sprint. And that's saying that's 8 seconds quicker, but I just refuse to believe running that close to the edge is going to make a difference. So we're going to go with this. If a safety car happens in that first stint, we've got options. We could even bung a medium on and go to the end even. All right. Let's see how this plays out. Charlie on a pretty aggressive strategy. Zhou Guanyu also, I would say, aggressive, but a bit more of a wait-and-see approach. Let's roll.
Anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement.
It's an unlucky P13 for them, but with slower cars ahead and around them, there's every chance to go forward.
So let's see what today has in store, shall we? We're now moments away from this, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
Bollocks, I forgot to settle this.
Okay, so let's just get head down now. Overtake is available.
Oh, I didn't unfuel the car either.
Try to get him.
That is silly. Forgot to underfuel the car. Go on, Charlie. Good lad. Oh, I think Russell's giving him a hard time there. That's it. Now get on the back of Iwasa. Oh, safety car. What's happened there?
Mode safety car.
Mode charge.
Lock-on's crashed. Oh, he's just stopped there.
Can't do it.
We're not close to a pit window, are we? And Zhou, unfortunately, being on the soft tyre, but a hard tyre means that pitting at this stage would probably be
Go to mode charge.
no good, if I'm honest. If I'd put him on the medium or the soft to start with, we may have had to put him on the hard until the end. Maybe. It would have been a stretch, but it could have happened. Just hold tight here. Still got a lot of life left in these tyres.
So you got a car in the Barrett. He's okay.
Oh, everyone's pitting. Wow. Ricardo's not. Have to say, I'm very surprised at that.
It's P2.
Where's that going to leave Zhou?
Sonoda behind.
Zhou is out in front. What are they all pitting onto? That's very interesting. They've just put softs on again. They're going to have to... They can't... I don't know. I don't know what the AI's done there. These guys going on to hards, I get, because that is a potential... You get to the end of the race on that. But the other guys... Coming out... Sonoda going in and coming out on softs. If only we'd underfueled, would have been sitting pretty. In the long term, there's a help Zhou do his one stop.
Safety car in.
Not top speed, I don't think. Have to be a lunge if it's anything. Oh. No, not quite. Had a little look. Oh, well. Interesting. Let's drop these back then.
And we'll be cooling the tyres. Okay.
Don't think we're going to keep up with these guys. Yeah, maybe pitting more. Oh, we'll have to see, won't we? I mean, our car's just not fast enough to keep up with these guys. We kind of needed a massive tyre offset. Another safety car.
Safety car.
What's happened here? Verstappen stopped.
So keep the delta positive. Copy. So happy to work those brakes and tyres.
What's happened here? Verstappen has absolutely blown it. He just hit the fucking wall.
Hit the wall.
And clearly then, not what everyone in the garage would have wanted to see.
Copy.
A few people pitting. Feels like I had...
more lift and coast. Copy that.
Let's have a look. What if we were to bung the... What if we were to bung the hard
Little bit of
tyres
lift
on?
off. Copy.
What if we just... So we pull this back here. Can the hard tyres even get close to making it? They can. Let's go for it. Safety car's not actually deployed yet, so it's not bunched everyone up. And we're going to come out somewhere in the middle.
So we've got car in the barriers.
East Max, okay?
Just keep your eyes peeled for any debris.
He didn't answer him. But Max Verstappen is out. So Tsunoda, who's championship material as we know, that is perfect for him. Oh, Tsunoda's pitting as well, and Ricciardo is. Interesting. So Ricciardo makes sense. Tsunoda coming in again, though. Not many others coming in, it would seem.
So Alonso car behind. 39 laps remaining.
This will put us near the back, if not the very back, but we're out before a few of the stragglers, like Perez and Iwasa and Hulkenberg. That keeps them out of our grill.
Currently P17.
Ricciardo's got the same idea as me.
Ahead 2 seconds.
So Tsunoda, it looks like. One stoppers.
Perez up behind.
Red flag. What's happened here?
Right, so this was the fourth corner.
Magnussen, oh god.
Clearly unable to take evasive action. And that won't do their confidence any good.
That may well have fucked us royally, that red flag.
The team glued to the monitors and watching their hopes crumble away.
I do 42 laps, and really, it's too early for him to carry out that strategy, so we're going to put him on the mediums as well and go to the end. I think that's the only sensible thing to do here. Chuck those mediums on. It's annoying you can't access your strategy views properly. So that's silly under red flags.
Away as the race continues.
But we're well down, well out of position now.
And it's lights out and away we go.
Let's start closing up that gap. Overtake is available.
Use overtake.
Oh, bum last. It's going to be almost impossible. I mean, how has Tsunoda got 6th? A lot of them have gone soft. Some sitting in the hards. Okay, now what a disaster race.
Keep your head down.
What an absolute disaster race. We're only just halfway through the race. 2 safety cars and a red flag. Good lord. Big chance for Zhou Guanyu to get some points here, really. Go on. He's got past Tsunoda. Oh, can he hold it? No, he's just been edged out. He's doing well to hang on to the back of Tsunoda. That's really important for Zhou. Now it's just, can we recover Charlie to get in the points here? Yeah, it's just come a lap too short.
We'll have overtake available.
Chuck him on deploy, and hopefully off this last corner he can just use enough of it to... Oh no! Charlie! Disaster! It's exactly what Verstappen did.
Sorry, guys.
Bloody hell. Red flag.
Okay, red flag.
That's left us in a pickle, isn't it? 10 minutes to the restart. Charlie's out. It's all on Zhou Guanyu. I mean, we've got all these softs here. We may as well use them.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
This is our chance to close.
Go on, Zhou Guanyu. Good lad. Everyone's on used softs around. Well, actually, that's not a lie. Why is Stroll put hards on? Science has got an issue now. What an absolute chaotic race this is. Let's see a replay of that. You can follow Alonso around for a little while and just see how this goes. Bottas is over a second behind us, so that's helpful.
Okay, next one is Alonso.
We're up on his arse here. It's alright. Save it for the main straight, I'd say. It's alright.
Don't worry.
Go after him, shall we?
Copy. We can push more. Wait, push. Copy. Yes. This is good.
Nice. Zhou Guanyu leads the race on merit, might I add. On merit. Yeah, he's going to pip us here. Oh, I hope we get DRS.
Our head is Alonso. Keep going.
If we don't, we're in trouble. We did get it.
You'll have another chance to do something.
Dives down the inside. Oh, we might get done twice here. Oh no, this is what we didn't want. Yeah. It's all going to come apart here. Yellow flag.
Still a chance of something here.
Virtual safety car.
Virtual safety car.
It saved us there a little
Follow
bit.
the Delta.
Drogovic has crashed. Have a look at that, shall we?
Now, these are the drivers taking turn 22. Within a split second, the impact's made. Now, their confidence will have taken a hit with that. And you can just feel the frustration from the team watching on the monitors.
So Lawson's in our DRS. Tsunoda is crucially outside of Lawson's, which means a chance there.
P2. Alonso is next.
It's over. We're green flag racing. How are we doing on tyres? Not the best. Lawson, Tsunoda and Albon taking championships. We did get DRS though. And we'll probably lose it down this back end, but
Okay, we are currently in P1.
could we have a big smash now?
We are ahead of Alonso.
10-lap safety car.
Alonso 0.4 behind.
Could get done by both of them down here. It should be a hit. We might actually get done by both of them. Both got DRS. Like a sitting duck. Wilson was unable to
Okay,
make
next
much
one
ground.
is Alonso.
Podium's on, but it's going to take a bit of luck, I think. Take a lot of luck. How long can we stay in Alonso's DRS? Look at them, they're really climbing over the back of one another. Tsunoda in particular is... He might be costing Lawson a little bit, just keeping him occupied. And we are pretty quick for this bit. That's where we've closed up on Alonso, who seems to be slow. Yeah, not so much time gained this time, still 7 tenths, 8 tenths, so it's slipping away a little bit from us. Down to 6 tenths. Yeah, that's where we want to be.
Keep going.
Oh, Alonso's cost us there massively. He's got right in our fucking way. And that's put us right on the fucking back foot. Oh, lovely job, though. Go on, son. Tsunoda has got past Lawson.
Good job. So, currently in P2.
Check those tyres.
Good work. Currently in P1.
Not much you can do down this straight other than pray that Alonso doesn't get a good exit, and he has. Yep. Back it goes. Oh, well done. Well done, Zhou Guanyu. Lawson's back in front of Tsunoda. So no team orders at Red Bull. It's early in the season, they're both battling. Five laps remained. I mean, the longer this goes on, the more comfortable I'll get, but you just break Alonso's toe. But I don't want to juice out the tyres and leave us exposed in the last laps. Yeah, look, the offset that the Red Bulls have and the faster car means they should be... Yeah, now we're starting to lose a bit of grip. So we're setting that phase of the tyre when you get sub 50. Some drop off in performance. Got no DRS down this back straight, and they all have, and we're... Oh no. He's done well though.
Yeah, copy.
Traction he gets out of that last corner. Here comes Alonso. Couldn't hold him off this time. Oh, can he? Can he? Nope, too much traction. No, I mean, it is just chaos. We could end up first or fucking sixth. That's how up in the air this last phase of the race is. It's Logan subscribing. Oh no. Could be a disaster down this back straight. It's a fucking mess down there. Yeah, you're going for that though, you've cost yourself. Spot of bother here now.
You'll have another chance to do something.
Oh! He's gone for it! Gotta get Alonso. Oh! Nearly. Not quite. No! How's Bottas done that? Yellow flag. What's happened now? Oh, another red flag. Just as we lost fourth as well. What's going on here? Oh, well, that'll do it.
And look at the team there. They all knew what that moment meant.
F1 pit garage is nowhere near that diverse. Oh, fuck. This is the third stoppage we've had. If we just held on for one more lap, we would have been on par to get a fucking podium, if not the win. But we've got the fresh tyres. We can just max it out, just chuck all the battery at it and see what happens. But Tsunoda's right behind us. Be interesting to see what other...
We're set once more.
This is what it comes down to.
We'll continue this race. It's lights out and away we go.
Let's get him.
Poor start. Get him out of there. Ah, down to fifth. Disaster. Up to third now. What happened there? On song for the podium. Go on, Joe. Get him out the way. Go on. Yes, lovely work. Gasly has damage. What's going on in this race?
Yes. Good job, good job.
We're currently in P2.
I mean, Lawson's won this because he's in the fastest car and whatnot. We've got a chance. Science has got a mechanical fault. That's no problem for us.
We should be able to defend.
Put full defence on. Chuck the battery at it. Might run out of battery towards the end.
Final lap.
It's not the end of the world if he gets past us here, I'll tell you that much. Because the DRS zones will come up, but he's held on, to be fair. Just fucking use that battery and get out of there. Three seconds Lawson's pulled. That's what you can do in clean air. Go on, burn that battery up. 60 odd % left. Should get through the rest of the lap, hopefully. 7/10. He's going to get DRS down here. So he will close. It comes down to this, really. He might just catch us and get us in the last corner. So that's the only blower here. He's on full defend now. He might just keep him off. That's it. Park it. Park it. Accelerate. I think we've done it. We're going to get second. Yes!
That's the checkered flag.
P2 with Zhou Guanyu.
Car was mega today. Car was really good, guys. Thank you. Everyone here. Thanks.
Great job.
Get in there.
As usual.
Zhou Guanyu put it all together today for an excellent drive.
This podium is something the whole team can be proud of. Excellent strategy and perfectly executed.
Well, you haven't got number one, so don't put your finger up like that. That means you've won it.
You can see just how much it means to each and every
But considering he's back marker material,
the Chinese driver really dazzled us during the race, and now he finds himself the star of the show.
Lovely
But they must
jubbly.
be feeling on top of the world. They can stand tall and be incredibly proud of that finish.
And finally now the drivers can relax after an eventful weekend at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
They'll certainly be pleased to have made the podium. A job well done for sure.
Okay then, and a big thank you to everyone for joining us this weekend here in Jeddah.
And for the next round, Formula One is heading down under. Exciting times ahead in Australia on the shores of the Albert Park Lake.
Well, well, well. We'll take that all the way to the bank. Up 15 positions. Lawson also up 18 to win it. But it was so much chaos going on that's what can happen. Look at that. DNFs across the board, including our very own Charles Leclerc. It's the only blemish on what was a great weekend. Zhou Guanyu goes above Charles Leclerc in the Drivers' Championship. And unbelievably, we've got the top, we make up 3 and 4 in the Drivers' Championship, which is mental. Constructors were up to 2nd. We've only got to get to 9th, so these early season points are very important. Well, I'll take that. Zhou Guanyu scores a podium. Yes, we lost out on Charles Leclerc, but that's not too much of a problem. We scored some good points for the team, and that's what matters. I guess we'll find out what happens in the next race.